Hi, my name is Angela Dubois, and this video is over a pre-conference that demonstrates active listening skills. I'm going to be interviewing Ms. White. Good morning, and thank you for coming. I'd like to know a little bit about your lesson.
My lesson is going to be about providing the students with a deeper knowledge on how sequence of events in nonfiction stories occur and how they affect the outcome of the story and events that lead up to the climax and solution and so forth.
Oh, good. I like that you're going to be doing sequencing. That's always fun. Now, as you see the lesson unfolding, what will the students be doing?
The students will be paired into groups reading short stories after the whole group instruction. They'll be discussing how the sequence of events of a story can change if not written effectively. What would ultimately happen if the end was in the beginning, or if the problem was stated at the end, how would the sequence confuse the reader, those sorts of things.
Okay, so you're going to have them working in paired groups and just reading stories to sequence them.
Yes.
Okay, good. I like that. What will you be doing first in the lesson?
First in the lesson, I'll make sure that I introduce it and model exactly what we need to be doing, referring back to our goals and our targets set forth for the day, so that way the students know what my expected outcome, what they need to do, and what is expected of them at first.
Good, excellent. I like that. How do you plan on closing the lesson?
Closing the lesson is, again, referring back to the goals and the targets, making sure that what we ended up accomplishing throughout the lesson is actually what is listed up with our goals and our targets.
Good. So you have your goals already posted for them?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, excellent, excellent. How long do you think each part of this lesson will last?
My introduction usually lasts roughly about 15 minutes. So we could talk about our KWL, things that we know, things that we want to know. We usually do something of that aspect in the very beginning to make sure that they know what the lesson is about, so we can gather our thoughts. My actual instruction piece, my whole group, and sending them out for the gradual release model is what I practice a lot. That would take usually roughly about 30 to 45 minutes, just depending on how engaged the students are with their fiction or nonfiction text. And then my conclusion usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes, because we come back as a group and we share with each other things that they've learned.
Good, good. Now, when you do your KWL chart, is that just something that you talk about, or do you actually make a poster with them?
We actually make a poster so they can visually see and refer back to as they're working in their individual groups.
Excellent, excellent. Now, as this lesson's unfolding, what will the students be doing?
I really want the students to be working cohesively and collaborating with each other, bringing in their own personal experiences to the actual lesson, and that's when I'll really and truly know that learning has occurred as well.
Good. I really like that you want to encourage the students to bring in their own thoughts and their own experiences. I think they'll really be able to grow with that. Are there any concerns that you have about this lesson?
You know, I've got my one student who I told you about, Lila Jane, and you know, she has some issues being able to work with a group. So just to let you know, she may be working one-on-one with me, seeing how we're still trying to work her back into the classroom population. But other than that, I don't really have a whole lot of concerns for this lesson.
Good. I really like that. Do you plan on starting her in a group and then seeing how she goes first, or are you just automatically going to?
What I typically like to do with her is I like to put her with me and another student, so I kind of help facilitate that environment to make sure that she doesn't kind of take it to the next level.
Excellent.
Sort of thing.
I think when you're able to model that for her, she's going to learn and get the desired behavior. What would you like me to look for during this lesson?
Honestly, I would just like you to look for my student involvement and my student engagement. My students really are passionate about lessons that I teach, and making sure that they're really comprehending what the goals and the targets are and what their learning outcomes should be for the day.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and I really look forward to seeing this lesson.
Thank you.